Hello and welcome to my channel. Today is May 26th. In news and politics, issues with YouTube and Adam Crigler, but not the real news. And what am I referring to? I am referring to this tweet that I saw earlier today. YouTube has given me a second strike for reporting on the Project Veritas exposing Facebook. I cannot stream for 2 weeks. And it looks like it was this right here, this video. Zuckerberg's vaccine hesitancy is hypocritical. Big tech shadow banning wrong think. Which is kind of funny because they're essentially banning Adam Crigler. So this is the news. I mean, other news articles can definitely write about it. And it shows up in Google's platform. So if there was an actual issue with the story, you would think that they would be suppressing the story, that even Fox News or Yahoo News, the Daily Mail, and even another Fox News wouldn't report onto it. And this is the actual article right here. I believe it was just in question is Morlake's Facebook whistleblower reveals secret filter for liberal base and religious based objection and skepticism, including vaccine passports. Pretty much rereads the headlines. On the heels of Project Veritas bombshell, Facebook insider released on Monday that there is more information coming out from our insider. Leaked documents expanding on the company's effort to stifle comments critical or skeptical of certain vaccines. In addition to classified certain virus-related comments into Tier 1, Tier 2 systems in the name demoting vaccine hesitancies, and there's also a Tier 3 category which filters contexts that express or advocates for objection or skepticism about vaccines based on personal beliefs or opinion, including liberal-based objections or skepticism, religious-based objections of skepticism, personal objectionism and skepticism, political and institutional-based vaccine objection or skepticism, and development-based vaccine objections or skepticism. I mean, dude, how many times are you going to say the same word? Expressing objects or concerns about being pressured to vaccinate by a vaccine registry or a vaccine passport also rank in comments as Tier 3 vaccine hesitancy to be filtered. These Tier 3 comments are not demoted like Tier 2, but instead Tier 3 comments receive the action of FB plus AG filter from preview inlines, mean that the comments will not be prominently featured in the comment section under Facebook or Instagram posts. Facebook was forced to comment on these leaked documents after Veritas released and added that the company also made an information update for their users following the inquiry. The statement from Facebook spokesman read, "We are proactively announcing this policy in our company blog as we update our help center with this information." So that's pretty much the gist of the whistleblower. Now, I did get a strike a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week ago, on one of my videos where it says dictator says what? Which was pretty much in response to one of the things that our wonderful president said and our wonderful vice president said as well about the options that we have available to us. Now, this is only just a warning. And as you can see, I could go to the content. It's right here. It's been removed. Terms and policies. This video has been removed for inappropriate content. So my issue is that we get like a 3-tier justice system when it comes to platforms like YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, where we have the news that pretty much can say whatever they want. This is also with the CDC. Also, the World Health Organization can say whatever they want. They can contradict each other all they want. You also have Dr. Fauci saying whatever the hell he wants. He just flips a coin and says he's pro this or against this. That's what it seems like. Every time a politician lies, he changes his mind. But they're protected class. They can say anything they want without repercussions. You have the second tier, which is your news media, as your ABCs, your Foxes, your CNNs, which will gets to say what they want, and if it's deemed to be harmful, there'll be a little warning sign underneath the tweet or the message, and you get a little saying this is what the World Health Organization says. This is what whatever organization they deem trustworthy says about a certain topic. Now, the third tier is kind of where you got people like Adam Crigler and myself, where if we do something wrong, we may get the same warnings, but we will also get a strike, even if what we're saying is completely true, or even turns out to be completely true 6 months down the road. We are still have that strike on our channel, and there's no way to appeal once it's deemed to be true. And that's kind of like the issues I have with YouTube. But as I say, they are a private platform. I understand that their reach is pretty huge, and I don't know how to deal with them since they are a private company. Other than a couple of policies I've seen or a couple of suggestions I've seen is that the government should stop giving these companies money. Plain and simple, like if you want to run an ad, you can't run the ad on these platforms. If you have a contract for, like, say, data storage, you can't use Google or Amazon. Um, Plain and simple. Stop giving these companies money from the government. That will definitely help in the right direction. The other things that we could do as a private citizen or as a private user that is not a protected class is actually go to other platforms. You could definitely go to Parler, even though I hear Parler is kind of being neutered right now. You could go to gab.com. You can also go to minds.com, which is kind of a mixture of both YouTube and Twitter. It's more of like a Parler esque type site. You also have BitChute for videos, and you also have Odyssey slash library for video. We could definitely take the fight to YouTube and Twitter by using these other platforms. I think in a free market, we get to decide what platforms get to rise and which ones gets to fall by pretty much saying we're not going to use your platform anymore. Now, I'm saying that as I'm going to post this on YouTube, and I'm probably going to link it on Twitter. But I'm also going to post it on the other sites as well. I'm going to post my links on Rumble. Well, not Rumble, but Rumble is another video platform. I'm going to post this video on Rumble. I'm also going to post it on Odyssey. I'm also going to post it on BitChute. I'm also going to post it on Facebook, mainly because a couple of those get automatically transferred over just the way that I have the settings set up. So, I mean, it's not completely a one platform show. So I think that we could definitely make and break these companies just by switching over to the alt tech. Now I get that the alt techs are not as polished as YouTube, but the more people that go to them, the more demands that there is onto them, the more money that they'll actually get from advertisers that they can reinvest into the company to make the platform a little bit more polished and actually make it a lot more fair than what the other platforms are. That is just my opinion. Leave a comment down below what your thoughts are. Smash the like and subscribe button on all platforms. And most importantly, have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.